Hi, so let's go through pay for rent system. I'm going to use this photograph. Let me back up a little bit. Okay, so this is the pay for print application. It should show up when you log in. I'll give you your balance. And if you click on details and log in here, you will get a rundown of your print jobs. If you go to recent print jobs, you can go here, and if need be, you can request a refund for your print if you had a problem. So this is good to know. If things jam, something doesn't go right, you can put money back into your account. Okay, so make sure that this is up. It should open when you log in. Sometimes it doesn't, or somebody's changed things, but if this isn't active, you're not going to be able to finish printing. All right, so first off, I would suggest you flatten your file before you print, just reduce the file size. Also, remember to print from the desktop. So your file that you're opening should be on your desktop. Don't try to print from an external drive, either a zip drive or a large external. The reason is those have to go through the computer bus system, which is very slow, and you're asking the computer and the printer to send information from your external storage device to the computer, from the computer to the printer. The speed isn't sufficient to get to the printer, and the printer could potentially freeze or will. Also, if you're working off an external device and the network goes down for any reason, you potentially are going to lose that file or corrupt it. All right, so I've made all my adjustments. I'm ready to print this. So let's flatten it. I tend not to save my files in flattened format. I just do it prior to printing. So we're going to go File and Print. This is a direct system. We're not going through a RIP software. So initially, I'm going to get Photoshop print settings. I'm going to change color handling to Photoshop manages color, and then pick a paper profile. sRGB is color space. So let's go to Premium Luster. There are two versions here. One has a numerical or number next to it, 260. That refers to the paper weight of roll paper. For sheets, we're going to use just a luster. Okay, and so I usually use relative colorimetric for rendering intent. Let's go here, change the paper size. So the preset is Super A3. All of the Epson printers default to roll paper. So if I choose this setting here, which has no comment next to it, this is roll paper. We need to go down to sheet. And I generally go down to printer settings, not only to set these numbers settings, but also to make sure our page setup is sheet, not roll. So the media type determines how much ink is going to go down. So if this is on, let's say, a matte surface, it's going to put more ink down than, say, glossy. If I were to change this to matte paper, then the ink changes. So the default would be matte black, but I could print on photo black. But if this isn't compatible with paper surface, you're going to have an issue and printer will stop until you correct it to change these. All right, output resolution. I typically leave it at 1440. You could go to 2880, particularly if you're having banding issues. I generally don't. It's going to take twice as long to print. High speed is new to, high speed tells the printer to print in both directions and the print head's moving. So it'll print, let's say, if you look at the cursor, it'll print this direction, then go back and print that direction. If high speed's on. If it's off, it's only going to print one direction. Some people turn this off, so it's only printing in one direction for quality. Finest detail is intended to be used for vector-based images. So Illustrator, for instance, it's not intended for Photoshop and photo images. So I tend to leave that off. Super microwave will help. And advanced media control, you can look here to see where things are set. If I'm printing glossy paper, I'll increase the drying time to say 15. Paper thickness is fine in this case. Platinum cap can be left auto. That should be fine. Okay, so save that. And then you can rotate this if you want. If you want to scale to fit, you could do that. If you notice here too, it has a wider margin on one side, and that's for the printer to transport the paper with. Okay, so when all of those things are set, you can go ahead and hit print, and we'll bring up the print dialog boxes. So first one's asking you to log in, and how the system works is the pay for print is essentially a separate server. And so when you log in to pay for print, it's looking to see if you have money in your accounts. And if you have money, then it releases the image. So we'll log in here. And oh, what did I do? Okay, misspelled my own name. So this is my account information. I have a personal account, and instructors, I believe, will have a demo account. I also have a maintenance account, which I use to fix printers with. So once all that's good, you can hit print, and that'll send it to the printer, and it'll start spooling. Okay, that should cover everything. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.